For the best in talk, entertainment, and great giveaways, you're in the right place. Coming up next, R&B sensation, The Next Movement.
It's the Amy Jo Show.
Tuning in. You're watching The Amy Jo Show, and today we have an extremely entertaining show prepared for you. We want you to turn off the phone, turn up the sound, sit down, and enjoy The Next Movement. I am extremely excited to have you guys here. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, listen to those voices now. I mean, we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to ask you what kind of voice you have, because all those screaming ladies in the clubs and the lounges, all they know is you sound good.
Yeah.
You agree? Ladies, they're a little bit quiet right now, but I know I'm the envy of Las Vegas right now, because I've got 4 handsome and talented young men sitting right here with me. So let's start with you first, Warren. You are the youngest in the group, the newest guy on the table. So how did that happen?
Well, it happened. I was singing back home, back in Chester, Pennsylvania, and I ran into a person that knew the management of The Next Movement, and I sent the package out. And from there, I ended up, coming out here and joining the group.
Okay, simple as that. Well, we're going to talk about your history in music, but I want everyone to introduce themselves, and let's just go straight down the line.
I'm Warren Moore.
Samuel Thomas Jr.
Claude Barnett.
Cornell Haywood.
And I hope I can remember all these names, because when I look at you guys, a vision of a stage, lights, band, all pops before my eyes. So I'm going to share with you why I'm so excited that they're here today. Watch this. You guys, I don't know how you do it. That is absolutely amazing. And every time I see it, I get the thrill all over again. And I think that's something that not a lot of groups are able to do, because you guys really have what it takes. In 1971, you came together as a group, and I want to talk about that just for a moment. So Warren, you're the newbie in the group. How many years have you been performing?
I've been performing for about 35 years.
Okay. And what got you interested in the entertainment field?
Well, started off in church, singing with family in the choir, and it propelled me to go further, singing in talent shows and other contests and things like that.
If you weren't singing, what would you be doing?
I would probably be producing music.
Okay, still in the same industry,
Yes.
but just another variation of it.
Yes.
So what's one of your favorite songs that you guys sing?
When a Woman Loves.
Ah, you know what? I think I heard you tear the house down with that song.
When a woman loves, she longs for real.
That was an awesome song with a lot of feeling and a lot of soul.
Yeah, it seems a lot of people sort of like that song. I
Okay.
guess it must touch them in a way that, I guess they have to express it,
Absolutely. Well, guess what? We're going to talk about that a little bit more. Right now we're going to go to the break, but I want you guys to give out your website, because I want everyone to know where to find you. So who wants to give out the website?
I'll give out the website, thenextmovementshow.com. thenextmovementshow.com. Let me say that again, thenextmovementshow.com.
Hear that fabulous voice. There's so much more excitement to come. We're going to a break, and when we come back, we're going to find out what these guys were doing the last time they were with Oprah Winfrey. And keep your pens and pencils handy, because we have a great giveaway, and I don't want you to miss the cue so that you can call our 800 number and be a winner. Stay in your chair. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Preventing child abuse, treating and educating kids, helping parents. Olive Crest, changing lives through the power of family.
As for me, I'll catch you when you fall. Catch you when you fall. 'Cause your fall was just a stumble. Life is not through. What you gonna do? Get it right. Gonna run and get it. What you gonna do with my heart? Friend of me, friend of me. With all you ever been to me. Nothing but a friend of me. Don't think that I can see you are my real enemy. Nothing but a friend of me. Ooh, boy, baby, is what I must be. Don't you know it's over? Those days are over. It won't be. Ain't gonna be a fool. Boy, baby, is what I used to be. No more you and no more me.
Welcome back. You're watching the Amy Jo Show from beautiful, beautiful Las Vegas. And my guests today are the Next Movement. Right before the break, we talked about this wonderful group with Oprah Winfrey. Sam, what were you guys doing with Oprah Winfrey?
Well, we were home in Chicago, and a friend of ours asked us did we want to do a show for Oprah. And
And you're like, no.
no, that was like a no-brainer, and
Yeah.
it was great. All the celebrities were there, and it was just a great situation, a great time.
And she said some really nice things about you guys. Now, this is a lady who has seen every artist under the sun, but what did she say about you guys?
Well, she coined us as the best vocal group at that period of time, and it was cool, you know.
Yeah.
And it was exciting.
But it's still exciting. And Oprah, if you're watching, they're still the best vocal group. But they're right here in Las Vegas, my hometown, right here, and we love them to death. Thank you so much. So you've performed with other artists as well? And
Hundreds, Temptations,
Well, just-
Four
yeah,
Tops,
okay.
Cool in the Game, Shy Lights,
Yeah.
Impressions.
so you guys are really, really flexible. You can do all sorts of music. What's your favorite kind of music?
Music from the 40s.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, and if you don't mind me asking, like what?
Like Benny Goodman, Harry James, Duke Ellington, Count Basie,
Okay.
Louis Jordan, and many, many more.
And many, many more. Okay. Well, pass that microphone right over there to Claude, because I want to hear from that young man. He's been acting shy from the moment he got here till now. Claude, you joined the group in 2011. How did that happen?
Well, it's actually my second go-round.
Okay, so isn't there a song like Second Time Around? Is it better? Yeah, now see, you tell me later after the show, because they're listening right now. You can give me the real scoop later. So, really, how did you become involved a second time with the Next Movement?
I got a call from Cornell.
Okay, and he said, come on, man, help us out.
Yep. That was on a Monday. I was on stage Thursday.
People are searching for the kind of love that we possess. Started on, searching their whole life through. Never found love, I found you. All I need, only to hold you.
Well, how did you get started with music, Claude?
My mother
Okay.
started myself and my siblings. We started out singing.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Okay, now that voice sounds like really deep. What kind of voice is that?
Voice.
I mean, are you a baritone? Are you a...
Baritone.
Okay, so how low can you go?
Oh, low.
Low, can you give me a sample? I don't think I ever heard you go low, low, low.
How low do you want me to go?
As low as you could go.
God. That's about low as I can go.
That's it, that's it. Well, I asked Sam just a moment ago what was his favorite kind of music. What's your favorite kind of music?
Gospel music.
Okay. And what would that sound like if we were listening to gospel music with you right now?
The truth.
The truth. Okay, you feel like humming a few bars of the truth today? He's like, no.
I got a little testimony song I'm writing.
Okay.
I come to you, Lord, and I'm begging you to set me free. I come to you, Lord, to save a wretch like me. I come to you, Lord, a broken vessel deep in sin. I come to you to cleanse me from within.
All right. Woo! Oh, that's beautiful. You know what? That's a song that resonates with everyone because we are all flawed in some way, somehow, are we not? Well, Claude, thank you so much for that. And we're going to go down here to the Golden Throat, sitting on the end. Mr. Cornell, talk to me.
How are you?
How many years have I known you?
About 15, 20,
Yeah,
20 years.
long time. Long time. And one thing I have to say about you, you have the quality of voice and style that has been enduring. I listened to you today, and I know that it's not an old voice. And when I say that, I mean, sometimes artists damage their vocal cords, and they do get that old sound.
Mm-hmm.
But really, when I said golden, I really meant that because
Thank you
you
so
have that
much.
golden voice. It is awesome. So how long have you been with the Next Movement?
Ooh, from the beginning.
And so you and Sam are the original members, the only two that are left.
We're the only two here in Vegas.
Okay, all right. Now how many have there been, or is that a bad question to ask?
How many has there been? Wow. Ooh. Probably maybe 6, 7.
Okay, not bad, not bad. I mean, I think about the Temptations and other groups, and they've had a lot of different artists, you know, working with them from time to time. Well, going back to your voice for just a moment,
Okay.
how do you still hit the high note after all these years? Because there are certain songs that you sing, and it just is like, oh my goodness.
Well, I would say that it's truly a blessing. He allows me to do that. It's not
Okay.
me, because I wake up every day just like everybody else. Some days are rougher than other days. Some days I'm clear, some days I'm a little bit under, but he allows me to let my voice be heard.
You love this business.
Yes.
What's the best part of it? What do you love the most?
The part I love the most is just seeing the reaction of the people when we're really into songs.
Yeah.
The message that we send and the reaction. That's what warms my heart.
Wow. Well, I hear you come from a musical family.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hearsay has it. Some
Hearsay,
relation to Nat King Cole.
Yeah, that's what they say. We're still trying to find the nooks and the crannies, but that's what they say.
Okay, so do you sound like him at all?
Ooh, that's a golden voice. Now, that's truly a golden voice.
So I think right now he's trying to hit us up with a little humility, but I'm going to pull him right on out of that, and I'm going to say this to him.
Yes.
Unforgettable in every way. And I can truly say that.
Unforgettable.
That's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so
Unforgettable.
Oh, let me go to the break. I get a feeling coming over. Somebody, I think, what is it? My Vespers, my Vipers, something. I'm starting to sweat.
It's so sweet.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. Don't forget, pen and paper, 800 number. We are giving away dinner for two at one of my favorite restaurants, Macaroni Grill. Stay in your chair. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Don't stop singing. Keep that going. Go on, Cornell.
Winsome West Apartments. We're right where you need to be. Our community is close to schools, shopping, great restaurants, and has easy access to bus lines. Stop by to view one of our spacious and affordable apartments. We've got all the amenities you're looking for. We're located at 5050 Duneville, right off Tropicana between Jones and Decatur. Can't stop by? Give us a call at 364-1236. That's 364-1236. Winsome West Apartments, right where you need to be.
As for me, I'll catch you when you fall. Catch you when you fall. 'Cause your fall was just a stumble. Life is not through.
Friend of me, all you ever been to me. Nothing
Listen, if you're just tuning in, you're watching The Amy Jo Show, brought to you from fabulous Las Vegas. My guests today are internationally known, The Next Movement. And we've been having song, we've been having testimony. It's been a great show. I want to pass the microphone down there to the master himself. Oh, so now that they're going to act like they don't know who the master is. Come on now. He's shy and bashful too. Sam Thomas Jr., thank you so much for being here today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
You are one of the founding fathers, if I might say, of the Next Movement. How did you guys come up with that idea of forming a group?
Well, initially, Cornell and the other original guys had a group, and I was singing with another group.
Okay.
My manager and his manager became friends, and then they put us together, and that's how we became Next Movement.
Okay, and I love the name, but where does the name come from?
Well, the name comes from our manager, and the whole key was that the audience would never know what move we were going to make next.
Okay.
And that's how Next Movement became. But before Next Movement, our first year of being together, we were called Magical Connections.
Okay.
And then the following year, we became Next Movement.
All right. Well, it's still magical, whether you have that name to put on the billboard or not. It's very magical, and what you guys do is amazing.
Thank you.
There is no one in Las Vegas or anyone else around the world that can convince me that Samuel Thomas does not love his job. You are the most energetic, light-footed person up there, and when I see you, it's just like I can't stop watching.
These are the eyes that never knew how to smile till you came into my life. And these are the arms that long to lock you inside every day and every night. Oh, and here's the soul of a you've taken control. Did you see I've done all I can? So
where does the passion come from?
It comes from my childhood. My uncles would take me to see the Temptations and different groups. And right then at the age of 6, I knew what I wanted to do.
Wow. Well, when you have a group that's been together as long as you guys have, it takes a lot to manage personalities, talent levels. When it comes to talent, is that more important than business, or is business more important than talent?
Business is more important than talent.
And why so? Share with us.
Well, first of all, it's a business, and it's 80% business and 20% talent, or you can say 90% business, 10% talent.
Wow.
And that's where a lot of the artists, or just people that's in the business, or really I'll say artists should always learn the business side of it, because that's what makes everything work. And that's why a lot of times either you're cheated, or if you don't know certain things, they won't tell you. So you have to learn the business side of it. Absolutely.
Well, I also want to mention another member of your group who's no longer with us, Mr. Dickie Jones. And I know that was a great loss for you as a group.
Definitely. It was the first time we ever lost a member, from death. But he was a very, very talented guy, very entertaining. And we prayed for his family and friends, and as well for ourselves, because he brought a lot to the group.
Yeah. Thank you so much for those kind words. And I know a lot of people watching today remember Dickie performing with the group. I also want to say, in performing for as many years as you guys have across the nation, internationally, and right here locally, you have the ability to shift an audience. And when I say that, I mean I have been there myself, and you hit that note, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, what happens that makes people react audibly, physically, when they hear that certain song?
Well, it can relate to something that they remember in the past, or something that, when that song was being performed or on the radio, what they were doing at that particular time.
Yeah.
And we try to capture that.
Well, like I said, humility. You guys do more than try, because you do it every single time. And I'm just so happy to know you. I also want to say that you guys have your own style. How would you describe your style of music?
A combination of old school mixed with new school.
Okay.
60s, 70s mixed with today's music.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of songs I'm not going to actually mention, but there is a favorite song that's a Today song that I love, that he sings sometimes when he's in a good mood and he wants to treat me no.
I know exactly what
He
you're
knows
talking about.
and you listen to that, everybody. It's playing right now underneath us. But I also want to say, what are your movement songs? What songs do you sing and you know, I can sing this song and the audience is going to wow?
Well, the good thing about being in a group, you have different voices. And what we try to do, each individual sing songs that fit us vocally, not so much fit us because we know the song.
Yeah.
So, you know, like Warren has a high voice, first natural, first tenor. I'm a second tenor. Claude is a second tenor baritone, and Carnell is all over the place. I mean, all over the place, top and bottom. So, and that's what we try to do. And we try to sing the song like the artist and not alter away from what the artist did with the song.
Yeah. Well, earlier in the show, we showed some clips of you guys performing. I would be very thankful if you guys would grace me with some live vocals now. If there's a song that you guys can sing that you feel comfortable doing without music.
Oh, that's no problem.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Give me a key, Jim.
Fans out there, you ready?
Hey, hey, shoo-be-doo-wah, wah, whoa, shoo-be-doo-wah, wah, hey, hey, shoo-be-doo-wah, wah, oh, my heart is fine, fine, lonely teardrop, my pillow never died, oh, lonely teardrop, come, 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 oh, just say you will, 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 hey, hey, say you will, oh, my heart is fine, fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. This is The Next Movement, www.thenextmovementshow.com. Please check them out. When they're close to you, stop by and watch them. You'll be so glad that you did. It's time for our giveaway. Call the 800 number right now. That's 888-803-7661. Dinner for two at the Macaroni Grill, one of my favorite restaurants. I love this music. Thanks for being with us today. Tune in again next week for more journeys throughout the city and throughout Las Vegas. If you want to know more about who we are and what we do, go to our website, www.amyjo.org.
Say you will.
Oh my goodness.